Hello friends.
Hi friends.
Welcome back to Happy Kids Show. I'm your host Precious McKenna.
I'm Nathaniel Deritu.
So how has your week been?
Mine, it was quite boring.
Me too. And that's where the interesting part comes in, because we're going to have an amazing time here at Cypress Park on Saturday next week, whereby we're going to have a family fun day. So make sure you don't miss it. We won't get bored, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so let's start with the show, and we're going to start with the brain teasers. So we are going to start with the Spot the Difference.
Okay.
So as it's being displayed on the screen, can you please help us or join us in spotting the difference? So have you seen one?
I think the antenna. Yeah.
The robot.
Yeah, the robot. It's the part up there is quite yellow. Antenna is quite. This one is actually quite more yellow than this one, and it has a shiny part at the top.
I have spotted one also, like the charge thingy. It has two black bars and then the red bars compared to the other one.
Yeah.
So those are two, waiting for the one final, and then you go to the other one.
And the third one is displayed on your screen.
Yes, that's it for the brain teasers. We have completed the first brain teaser, which is Spotting the Difference. Now for the riddles.
Do you have one for me?
I have one for you.
You start.
So one goes like this: I honk, but I have no horn. I honk, but I have no horn. It's quite easy.
What is it?
I can give you a clue. It's an animal.
Goose.
Correct.
And I also have one for you.
Okay.
I cry, but I don't have eyes. And I fly, and I don't have wings.
I cry. On the crying part, I know it's I was to say an onion. But okay, what about repeat the riddle again? I internalize.
I cry, but I have no eyes. I fly, and I don't have wings.
I fly. Aeroplane.
Not quite there. It's something the aeroplane goes through, if that's helpful.
Okay. The clouds.
Yes.
The clouds.
The clouds.
Okay, that's it for the brain teasers. We have enjoyed the Spotting the Difference and also the riddles. So now it's time for Knowledge Pot. Hopefully you're going to enjoy, learn and have fun.
Enjoy.
Hi children, my name is Rogers, and today I'm going to take you through how to play chess. Now, chess is a very interesting game, and it is an international sport played by different countries. This game is played by two players. One is always on the black side and the other one on the white side. Chess is a game that is very interesting because it is a game that you play like you're in war. You're fighting against each other. You use your forces against each other. So, I'm going to take you through how the basis of the pieces move. Now, in chess, we have 6 pieces, which are, we start with the pawns. The pawns, these are the pawns, and the pawns normally have a value of 1. They normally have a value of 1. And how they move one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead. The pawns also capture one step diagonally. They capture one step diagonally. For example, if that one was there, this pawn can capture the other pawn just like that. It doesn't matter anything, provided it is diagonally, it can capture. We go to the rook or the castle. This is the rook or the castle. The rook or the castle. The rook or the castle has a value of 5. And its significance, because it is powerful because of that higher value, it can do many things. And how it moves, the rook, for it to move, its path must be clear. It moves in a horizontal or vertical way, so the path must be clear for it to move. That is a vertical manner, and also that way, that is this was a vertical and this horizontal. Then it can also move vertical, come back horizontally, like that. It has a value of 5. And in your board, you always have two rooks on each side. They're placed in the corners on each side. Then we can move to the knights. You always have two knights in your board. They have a value of 3. They are relatively strong, but they are also significant in the board. Nothing is weak, the knights. And how they move in an L shape. So when this knight wants to move from here, you count 1, 2, then 3, you move to the side. You can also count 1, 2, then you move to the side. Any side, right or left, it is allowed, provided you've gone in an L shape. Then you can also move to the bishops. You have two bishops in your board. One on the black spot and another on the white spot. One on the black spot and another on the white spot. They have a value of 3. They are also strong armies, relatively strong, and if you know how to use them, they can really benefit you. Now, the bishops move in a diagonal manner, and for them to move, the path in front of it must be clear. Now that pawn must have gone, then this bishop will move from here up to any place you've decided, provided it is along the diagonal line and there's nothing in between the spot you want to go and where the bishop is coming from. Anywhere, it can come back, it can go ahead. And how it captures diagonally. Like from here, it can go and capture there. It can go and capture that piece there. It can come back also here, then also aim for another one. From here, it can also come and capture here. It can come and capture there. And once you have captured something, you remove it from the board. That's how the bishops move. We go to another piece, which is the queen. You always have one queen in the board, It has a value of 9, meaning this is a very powerful piece because of how it moves. It has a value of 9. It is a very powerful piece. And how does the queen move? The queen has 3 ways in which it moves. It can move vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. In that, it combines the moves for the bishops and the rooks. So, here, for a demonstration, for it to move, the path in front of it must be clear. So, for it to move diagonally, this one must have gone ahead. Then, the queen can come from here. It can go there. It can also decide to go and capture there. It has captured that pawn diagonally. Then it can also decide. You can also decide to bring it there, to bring it backward vertically. Then you can also move horizontally. Then you can also move vertically again. Vertical, diagonal, and horizontal. That's how the queen moves. And remember, it has a very high value of 9, which means it is one of the strongest pieces in the board. Then we have the king. The king, most people call it the weakest, but it is the most important piece in the board. The king has no value because without the king in the board, there's no game. You cannot play a chess game without the king in the board. So, how does the king move? The king moves one step any direction, like this, like that. It can come out there, provided the square that you're moving to is not occupied or is not attacked by any piece, by the opponent's pieces. So it can move anywhere, provided that square is not attacked. Like now there, the king cannot move there. And also if the situation is like let's say like that, the king cannot stay there, it must move there. It cannot come to these two squares. Basically, that's how the king moves. And for the game to end, you must corner the opponent's king in such a way that it cannot move anywhere else. If it moves, it will be captured. That's how the game ends. To the benefits of playing chess. Chess is a very good game. It is an interesting game. It is played as a hobby, and you can also play it as an international sport, just like football, basketball, and also netball, and name it. It is a game that increases mental capability, it increases analytical skills, and also forming a strategy. You must form a strategy in order to reach the opponent's king. And the opponent's king will also form a strategy to also attack you. So it is a very interesting game when you get to play it manually and also see. So with these short remarks, I encourage you people to play chess, and also you'll discover much more things about chess. Thank you.
So I hope you have enjoyed Knowledge Pot, where we have been learning on how to play chess. And actually quote myself, actually I'm a chess master.
Okay.
And actually I have a medal, so not to brag, it's just a fact.
So you're humble bragging.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know how to play chess. Yeah, fun fact. That's fun fact for today. I don't know how to play chess. If you are a tutor out there, or I can see you behind the scene, you teach me how to play chess. I don't know how to play chess. I can do my own things and still win, but I'm not that professional. So for Talents Time, we're going to have a career day in Anesta Prestige. Hopefully, you're going to enjoy.
My name is Shalina Kinyi, Anesta Prestige. This is Science Club. I'm going to explain the meaning of STEM. STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Science is the study of natural world by collecting data through a systematic way. Technology is where we apply science to create devices and innovate.
I am Raymond Ribudi from Anesta Prestige Grade 7 Element, and I'll be explaining on the concepts of computer science. Computer science, this is the scientific study of computers and algorithms. Algorithms, these are the steps taken to solve computer-based problems. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elsin Jerry from Anesta Prestige Academy. I am here with my fellow learners who are inspired to be pilots. First and foremost, a pilot is a person who operates an aircraft or a ship, and I'm going to name the parts of an aircraft. We have the nose, which is at the front, the tail at the back. We have the cabin entry, where the passengers pass in order to enter the plane. We have the cabins. We have the landing gear. We have the undercarriage, and also we have the wings. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Zamikra. I am in grade 4 in a school called Anesta Prestige. These are my fellow students who would like to be in catering club. So today we are learning about how to set our table before preparing our meals. First, you put the knife and the fork beside the plate. So when you place like that, you can serve your meals to your guests. And I am inspired. I want to be a chef because my sister, she has a restaurant. She cooks very tasty food. So when I grow up, I will like to go to far countries and cook delicious food just like my sister.
My name is Engineer Leon, and
I'm going to tell you about engineering. Engineering is the act of using scientific methods to solve problems. You need to be great in math and science that include physics and chemistry to be an engineer. The different dockets of engineering are electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, aerospace engineering, civil engineering, robotics engineering, and so much more. I also have my fellow engineers. Engineers, hoy!
Hoy! I'm Ashley. I am the person who aspires to be a judge in future. The person who aspires me to be a judge is Mother Kome. And I like to be a judge because I think this career enables me to, I have the potential to avoid biasing and favorism among people.
So my name is Gumi Galma, and together we are one of the few people who are aspiring to be lawyers in this world. So one of the main reasons I'm aspiring to be a lawyer, or more specifically to be a Chief Justice, is because I want to be part and parcel of Kenya's future, and want to play as a major milestone to improving Kenya's current constitution and also Kenya's current lineup.
As Lupita Nyong'o said, that all careers are valid to Kenya, and we want to support everything that the lawyer says.
A small piece of advice to anyone out there is aspiring to be a judge or a lawyer, or venturing into the career of law. Always be confident and hold your head high and be proud of yourself.
Hi, my name is Sergeant Kimani. Here I'm in the medical department field. I am from Anesta Prestige, and today we are going to go through the different fields in medicine. So on the farthest left side, we have the nurses, we have the radiologists, we have the midwives, we have the neurosurgeons. On my right hand side, we have the cardiologists and the pharmacists. All of these are part of the medical departments, and there are many more that are not here and we have not mentioned. So the reason why I want to be a doctor, there are many lives out there who need catering for, and we are always there for helping them.
Hello, my name is Talitha Wanjiko. I'm in grade 7 from Anesta Prestige, and today I'm going to tell you about the benefits of sports. Sport is an activity that one does for physical exercise and skills that an individual or a team does for leisure or for competition. Benefits of sports: it helps a lot in health and medication, that it helps in physical fitness. My role model is Kylian Mbappe and Lamine Yamal, because they are young and very talented in football. I like to thank everybody who has helped me play football, including the school, my teachers, and my parents. And behind me are my soccer teammates. Prestige! And I hope you enjoyed the skills I'm going to do here.
My name is Joneva. I'm in grade 5 and I want to be a fashion designer. And here is my team. I want to become a fashion designer because my auntie in Canada designed clothes. One day I would like to design my own clothes and see the president wearing them when reporting our news, and I will be so excited.
Hopefully you have enjoyed challenge time, and we have get to see different careers. So do you know what you want to do when you grow up?
Personally, a surgeon. And what about you?
I'll tell you before the show ends. So,
Okay, so
you viewer, hopefully you know what you want to be.
So I'll ask you at the end of the show.
Sure.
Now we're going right next into our next activity, which will be DIY, do it yourself. And today we're going to be doing turning 22 into a bird. Enjoy.
Hopefully you have learned how to turn 22 into a bird. Now it's time for us to enjoy the Bible story whereby we'll be learning about the unforgiving servant. Enjoy.
Stories of the Bible. The parable of the unforgiving servant. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water.
Oh, hey guys.
And even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
One day, Jesus was talking with his disciples and teaching them when Peter asked,
Gira?
"How often should I forgive someone who sins against me? 7 times?" Jesus said, "No, not 7 times, but 70 times 7. Then Jesus told a parable. He said, "The kingdom of heaven can be compared to a king who decided to get his money back that he had let his servants borrow. While the king was doing this, one of the servants who owed him $1 million was brought in.
$1 million, please?
The servant couldn't pay, so the king ordered that he be sold, along with his family and everything he owned, to pay the debt.
Wait, please!
But the servant begged the king, 'Please be patient with me, and I will pay it all.' Then his king was filled with pity for him, and he let him go and forgave his debt. But when the man left the king, he went to a fellow servant who owed him a few $1,000s.
Hi? Come here, you.
He grabbed him and demanded that he pay him back immediately.
Oh, wait, please.
His fellow servant begged for a little more time. He said, "Be patient with me, and I will pay it."
No.
But the servant wouldn't wait. He had the man arrested and put in prison until the debt could be paid in full. When some of the other servants saw this, they were very upset. They went to the king and told him everything that had happened. Then the king called in the man he had forgiven and said, "You evil servant, I forgave you that tremendous debt because you pleaded with me. Shouldn't you have mercy on your fellow servant, just as I had mercy on you?" Then the angry king sent the man to prison to be punished until he had paid all that he owed. Jesus then said, "That's what my heavenly Father will do to you if you refuse to forgive your brothers and sisters from your heart."
That's it for the Bible story, and I hope you have acquired some lessons. Have you learned any?
Yeah, I have one in particular. Through the story of the unforgiving servant, I learned about forgiveness.
True.
And what about you?
For me, I've also learned that one because that's the main lesson you get from that story. We need to forgive others. Imagine, umeenda umomba mtu kitu akakupea, and then you owe that person for a long time. Then wewe juu umepatiwa grace ya kusaidiana, and then mwenye umesaidia owes you something, and then you're not forgiving them for delaying your payment. That's not good. So we should do to others what we want us to do. We want them to do to us. That's what I've learned.
And now we're going to go into our next activity, which will be happy learning. And today we'll be learning about robots. So enjoy.
Are you ready for happy learning?
Hello kids, welcome to Happy Learning. Today we are going to discuss all about robots. Robots are exciting tools for kids to explore the world of technology, creativity and problem solving. They range from simple programmable toys to advanced learning systems, helping children develop skills in coding, engineering and critical thinking while having fun. Robots are specially designed gadgets or toys that can perform tasks, move or respond to commands. Many are educational and interactive, offering kids a hands-on way to learn about science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, commonly known as STEM. Here are some types of robots. Number 1, programmable robots. They teach kids how to code and control movements. An example is Lego Mindstorms. It helps build and program robots. We also have Sparrow, which is a robotic ball that kids can use to code apps. Number 2, interactive robots. They act like companions, responding to voice, touch, or movement. An example is Cosmo, a cute robot with AI to recognize faces and emotions. We also have Miko, which is a conversational robot that answers all your questions. Number 3, DIY robot kits. Allows kids to build robots from scratch, learning engineering basics. Examples: Make Block M-Bot, a coding robot that kids can assemble themselves. Number 4, entertainment robots. These are robots for play and fun, often with games or dancing features. An example: Zuma Dino, a dinosaur robot that interacts with kids. Here are some benefits of robots. Number 1, encourages problem solving. Kids get to learn about debugging codes or figuring out why a robot isn't working as expected. Number 2, develops STEM skills. Introduces concepts like coding, mechanics, and electronics early. Number 3, boosts creativity. Designing and programming robots encourages imagination. Number 4, improves collaboration. Many robot kits involve teamwork, helping kids learn to work together. Number 5, prepares for the future. Understanding technology early gives kids an edge in a tech-driven world. Here are some fun robot activities for kids. Number 1, obstacle courses. Build an obstacle course and program a robot to navigate it. Number 2, coding challenges. Use simple coding apps like Scratch to program a robot's actions. Number 3, robo art. Attach a pen to a robot and let it draw as it moves. Number 4, robotic races. Kids can program robots to compete in speed or task challenges. Number 5, storytelling with robots. Program a robot to act out a story or interact as a character. Here is how to introduce robots to kids. Number 1, start simple. Begin with robots that have easy-to-use interfaces like dragging or dropping commands. Number 2, encourage exploration. Let kids experiment with building or programming without strict instructions. Number 3, make it fun. Use games, challenges, or storytelling to keep kids engaged. Number 4, be patient. Learning to program or build robots takes time, so celebrate small successes. That is it right here in Happy Learning with Auntie Wanja. See you next week. Bye!
Are you ready for Happy Learning?
So we're coming to the end of the show, guys, and now we have the fun fact as the last activity of the day. And our fun fact is that crocodiles can stick their tongue out, and the reason being is that because of respiration they can't stick their tongue out, and also because of keeping their throat sealed and so that they can breathe well and for long periods underwater. My name is Nathaniel Deritu, and
See you next Saturday.
see you.
It's a mighty G.
Le Grand Pitson kwenye beat ya Jackie B.
High quick music. Jackie B.
Yo yo yo. Yo 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 yo. Yo 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 yo. Yo yo yo. Yo 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 yo. Yo 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 yo. Ni poa kuwa na rafiki kama Yesu. Ukianguka kwa shimo anakutoa. Ni poa kuwa na rafiki kama Yesu. Ukiwa mwenye dhambi anakuokoa. Na je, rafiki yako akisikia kwamba ndugu yako ameaga dunia, siku ya 4 anatokea na ndugu yako rafiki anamfufua.
mwake. Acheni watoto wadogo waje kwangu, kwa maana wote walio mfano wao. Sikia ufalme wa mbinguni ni wao. Metukaribisha Yesu, unatuombea Yesu, metukaribisha Yesu, unatuombea Yesu. Mambo sawa, tuko sawa, tuko sawa, mambo sawa, sawa. Nimeumbwa mimi kwa mfano wako Mungu, na kusifu Yesu, meniumba kiajabu. Mimi ni wako, menifika utukufu wako. Mimi ni wako, nimo kiganjani mwako. Metukaribisha Yesu, unatuombea Yesu, metukaribisha Yesu, unatuombea Yesu. Mambo sawa, oh, tuko sawa. Mambo sawa, hey, tuko sawa. Mambo sawa, tuko sawa. Mambo sawa, tuko sawa. Leo sawa, kesho sawa. Mambo sawa.